Future Dana here. We're trying to reach 10,000 subscribers, and you can help us out by sharing the channel and clicking the subscribe button. And when we reach 10,000, we're going to do a giveaway. So if you want to know what that's about, help us out. Hi, Dana here. Welcome to Sew Learn Create. I'm glad you joined us today. And if you like our content, be sure you click that subscribe button and the bell notification. We also have a Patreon page with multiple tiers, and then I have an Etsy shop with lots of different things related to the channel in it. For today's project, we're going to be using our scrap fabric, which if you sew, you have a lot of, in a junk journal. And we'll be talking about the different ways you can use your scraps in your junk journal. So let's get started. The first thing I wanted to show you were some of the junk journals that are on my Etsy page. So the junk journals all come with the cover unit, and then inside it has a small ephemera pack with some fabric scraps and some other ephemera, and then in the back I have some extra pages for you. So it's a great starter kit if you just want to get started in junk journaling. And then the pages are all different. They all have basically the same thing, but they're a little bit different. So they have scrapbook paper, notebook paper, some hymnal pages, bright colors, some tea-dyed graph paper, just some different sizes, calendar. They all have an envelope that is open at both ends, so you can use those as like a tuck spot. So that's one of the ones I have, and then I'll show you a couple of the others. This one is kind of a Victorian kind of look. This one's more graphic in the black and white. And then I just have some fun ones also that have different bright colors, but with a stamped piece of fabric on the front. And then this one I thought was just real pretty. Looks kind of like it is an upholstery fabric with this pretty piece of lace. The other thing I have on my Etsy shop is an accessory pack, and it's sold as a unit. And in that accessory pack, it has a package of ruffled fabric. It has an ephemera pack with all different kinds of different ephemera, and then a small bag of fabric scraps. So if you're wanting to get started in junk journaling, that's a kind of cost-effective way to start out, and you can use this for a lot of different things. But today, in my junk journal, we're going to start with by adding some fabric to our journal. And I'm going to show you a couple of different ways you can use them. And this is the accessory pack for my journal that I've got. And so I'm going to start using the fabrics that came in my accessory pack, and those fabrics match my cover. Your fabrics that you use in your journal don't exactly have to match. I prefer them to be in the same color family, like my snippet here will use, and it's in the same color family as my cover, but the fabrics don't exactly match. So the first thing I'm going to do is we're going to make some tabs for some of our pages. And I think I want to do that on this yellow page. And we're going to make it a contrast. So I'm going to make a tab where it's easier to get that page open. And I don't want that tab to be too long, so I'm just using, it's about 2.5 inches long. And basically you're going to do is you're just going to take your glue stick, and you could use wet glue if you wanted to, but I prefer the glue stick. And I like to put glue on the fabric itself. So I put glue kind of all over the fabric. Then I'm going to find where I want that tab to be. And you want that tab to kind of stick up a little bit. And that's why I put glue on the whole piece of fabric, because I want this section to be glued as well as on the ends. And now when I close my journal, that tab will kind of stick out a little bit, and so I can find that page real easy, and it just adds to it. Then another thing you can do in your journal is you can use ruffled fabric, and I have some ruffled fabric here that matches my journal. And you can also use that as an edge of a page. So let's do that on this green one. So I've got green right here at the end. and you can make it the full length of your page, which I think I'm going to do because I kind of like that. So I'm going to glue it and then cut it. So again, I'm going to take my glue stick and I'm just going to kind of run that down the middle. You could use wet glue if you wanted, but I prefer the glue stick. Get kind of messy, so it's not quite as messy for me. And then I'm just going to glue that ruffled fabric to the edge of my page. And then I'm going to trim it off right here. And I'm going to glue this edge. And a junk journal will grow over time. And that's why I gave on the journal covers that I created, I gave you long ties, because over time, that journal, right now it'll close up pretty easily, but as I add things to it, it's going to be more bulky. So if you make or purchase a journal, you just want to make sure the ties aren't too tight. So now we've done the tab and we've done the ruffled edge. Let's add this snippet right here. And I think I'm going to add that to my envelope that I added, and it's a pocket. So I'm going to add it right here. But before I add that, I think, let's see what I have here to work with. I'm going to take this piece of book page, and I'm going to add a strip of that underneath it. The draw for junk journaling for me is I had lots of friends when scrapbooking was so popular that did scrapbooks, and they made beautiful layouts, and mine never came out quite as pretty. And I like the fact that a junk journal does not have to be perfect. That's part of the character of a junk journal, is that it does not have to be precise and perfect. And I enjoy that aspect. So I'm going to glue that page down. And I think on this one I will use the tacky glue because it's a little bit bulkier. I'm just going to put some dabs so I don't get too much, because I can always come back and glue the edges if I need to. And a tip, when I'm using tacky glue, I leave it in a cup upside down, so because it's so thick, then it's ready to use when I want to open it up. And I'm going to put that snippet kind of this way. And a snippet is just a stack of tiny fabric scraps that you sew together. And if you want to know how to make those, there's several different ways you can make them. Then leave a comment and I'll do a video on how to make your snippet. And also on the ruffled fabric, if you want to see a video on how I do my ruffled fabric strips, then leave a comment and I'll do a separate video on that. And then the last thing I'm going to show you today is I'm going to take an index card, and I'm going to take some of my fabric from my sample pack that I got, and I'm going to put some fabric right here at the top of this journaling card. So let's see, I kind of like this fabric. I'm just going to cut a little piece. I'm going to put that at the top, and then I think I want a little tiny piece in the center of that. So I'm going to cut that. And a lot of my fabric scraps I have are from leftover sewing projects. You can see a little bit of stitching there that's left from a seam that I did. So I'm going to put the glue on the back of my fabric. Put it here. And this is just an index card that I'm using, so it makes a great place to journal and then tuck it in a pocket. I'm going to put that base fabric down, and then I'm going to put this one right on top. See, I even get messy with a glue stick. And then I can take that, there's the other end of our pocket there where we added the snippet, and then I can take that card and just tuck it in my pocket there if I wanted to. So, and if you're doing pockets, I have a pocket up here I did the other night when I was working. here. And you could also use on the edge of your pockets. I've used tissue paper here, but you could certainly use a piece of fabric there and cut out different shapes if you wanted to, instead of the tissue paper. So that's a couple of the ways you can use fabric scraps. So they're great to keep, especially if you create your own fabric journal. And if you'd like to see a tutorial on how I created my fabric journals and pieced them using scrap fabric also, then leave a comment and I'll do a separate video on that. But we have our tab that we did just on the edge. We did our ruffled fabric. We did our snippet and the top of our journal card. So I hope you liked today's project. I hope you liked today's project using your scrap fabric in your junk journal. And if you remember to leave a comment if you want to see how I made the snippets, I'll do a video on that, or the ruffled fabric, or even how to make your own journal cover. So see you in the next one.